Hi. I'm making breakfast, so, hi. Yeah, I'm making my breakfast, and I just wanted to get on here and update everyone. I don't know, there was some of you guys that I'll probably watch that were in Dennis's stream last night, and I kind of got in the chat just a little bit and was talking about, you know, yeah, I live in Minneapolis, as most people know. What? What's wrong? It's okay.
Can you kiss it?
What?
Can you kiss it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I live not really that close to where that actual, like, police incident happened. Like, that's in a really, basically, super crappy neighborhood that I don't go to and would never live in.
Is that my breakfast?
Is that your what?
Yeah, is that my breakfast?
That's your toast, yep. Yeah, I would never go over there. No, I mean, I would go over there, but, like, I would never live there.
Hello, Mama.
But the police station is...
Hello, Mama.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. I'm trying to talk. Can you let me talk for a second? Can you be quiet? Okay. Yeah, the police station is about, I don't know, eight blocks or so from here. Like, and there's a whole shopping area. Like, there's a Target, Aldi, AutoZone, Walgreens. There's like tons of businesses. It's like a busy intersection, you know? And as some of you probably saw, there was like people for the past 2 days rioting outside of the police station. And I think I drove yesterday morning, I drove past that intersection and it was pretty bad. I mean, there was like graffiti all over everything. There were like smashed out bus stops. There were, what is it? Police. Yeah, the police station was like super vandalized. There were like cops standing in front of it, like barricaded. But like, I didn't see anything. I mean, nothing was like burned down and crazy. But apparently they like burned down everything over there, like the Target and the grocery store and all of the businesses. Yes, I am in Minneapolis. And that's like where I go, you guys. Like, that's where I get my groceries, and now I can't. And I don't even know if they're going to bring that stuff back or not, because it's like not worth the loss. You know what the shitty thing is, like, this isn't even like a bad neighborhood. This isn't even where the stupid incident happened. This isn't even where it happened. This is like a nice neighborhood. Like, they're building, right behind me, they're building a $650,000 house. Brand new. And there's another one right there. Like, the property values around here have been going up. And like, I used to live in like a really crappy neighborhood before I moved here. And I moved here and I was so happy because it's actually a pretty nice neighborhood. Like, all my neighbors are white. You know, it's not like, you know, there's little kids like riding their bikes outside. It's not a ghetto hood, you know? So it's just annoying that they like literally like came over here. Like, this should have been like in North Minneapolis. That's where these people live. So yeah, I'm gonna move to St. Paul. I don't want to, I know everyone, I hate though when you guys are like, oh, just burn it, let it burn, get out of there. No, like, I am so sick of that. I don't want to live in this like suburban, like, corporate nightmare. I hate it. Like, I have like the Mississippi River, you know, within walking distance, and it's gorgeous. There's like gorgeous parks, and there's like nice things to do, and I don't really want to move, you know? Like, well, I do. I mean, I've been wanting to move across the river, but like, I don't like this idea of just everyone fleeing every time this happens, especially because these people doing this probably don't even live here, you know? It's like they were probably like bussed in. And yeah, this morning I woke up and my power was out, which is really messed up. Yeah, the thing about Baltimore, everyone's like, oh, let Baltimore burn. Baltimore is like a beautiful historic city in like a beautiful setting. Like people don't understand what they're losing. Like this stuff is like not replaceable. Especially, actually, one of the best examples is Detroit. If you look at sorry, I keep saying a lot. Okay, I'm gonna make some eggs. Here. Hi. I have to keep an eye on my son. Now he's kicking a roll of toilet paper toward me. Okay, go put that in the bathroom. Go put that in the bathroom. Go fold the laundry. Thank you. Okay. Can you fold the laundry for me? Okay, don't. What was I saying? Well, oh yeah, I was gonna say Detroit was like, they used to call it the Paris of the Midwest because it was so beautiful. And you can look at photos of these amazing like Victorian mansions in downtown Detroit that are all either like abandoned or burned out. Because I don't know like what the Black people's obsession is with like burning things down. Like I think it's the most retarded thing in the entire world. And yeah, it's just, oh, the other annoying thing, like, so I get on like, I don't know if you guys have the Nextdoor app. It's like an app where you can chat with your neighbors and things like that. You're not flushing things down the toilet, are you? Okay, get out of the toilet. That is disgusting, honey. Out of the bathroom. Sit down. He was seriously about to throw an entire roll of toilet paper in the toilet. That's, yeah. He's like at that age. Yeah. Fold the laundry. It's great. Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now. Detroit was beautiful. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things I like about living here, and generally it is very safe, and like everyone, there's no, you know, who's around. It's just, oh yeah, the Nextdoor app. Yeah, I was on there, and like, of course you know, the vast majority of my neighbors are like the most cuckiest, sorry, that was bad grammar. The cuckiest liberals, like the most naive people in the entire world, and that's not an exaggeration. If you can think of somewhere where they're more like crazy, like I don't think it exists. And I don't know if you guys saw the footage. There were a lot of like white liberals out there protesting or rioting. It's like they're so naive that they like literally don't think that anything bad can happen. It's just, you know, fight the power, man. Stay up here. Fight the power. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm on the Nextdoor app, and most people are very mad that you know, all of like the retail in the entire neighborhood is basically looted or destroyed. And now we have like nowhere to shop, like groceries or anything. We have to like drive, you know, a few miles away, which sucks. But yeah, there's a bunch of people. I was like posting on there about how mad I was about this, and like there's no excuse. And someone's like, well, a guy died and you're worried about property damage? Like, why is that the response? Like, what does one have to, and then other people are saying, you know, oh, it was like 1% of the protesters that were doing it. It's like, I don't even think it was. There was so much damage that wasn't a small number of people. It wasn't like a few bad apples. The other thing that annoys me is as soon as this happened, before we even really had like information, we still don't really have information. We have no idea what happened before the cop like, you know, pinned him down or whatever. We have no idea what happened before that. I'm sure he was like resisting. The cops generally don't, you know, just pin you down for no reason. Doesn't really happen. I mean, some people are so anti-cop that they'll say it does, but I don't believe it. Maybe the cop was stupid, maybe he wasn't. I honestly have no idea. And no one really knows right now. But what annoys me is, you know, they immediately fire 4 police officers, and like they're gonna, you know, look into this, obviously. But like people want this like immediate mob justice or something. That's what's annoying. It's like they don't understand like that how the legal system functions. And like we don't want to live in a society where there's no you know, trial, like no legal system. Like that's like primitive. You don't want like trial in the court of public opinion or trial by mob or whatever. Like that is what they do in Africa. It's just, yeah, it's absurd. I hate our mayor, by the way. He is the biggest. Actually, the woman that was before him was even worse. There's like pictures of her in a hijab, like all over the internet. This is why I'm moving to St. Paul. Do you ever hear anything about St. Paul? No. And it's a lot more beautiful too. It's cheaper, it's prettier, and you never hear anything about it. It's quiet. You know, it's like the family-friendly version or something. Yeah, it's just it's annoying. Is St. Paul diverse? Yes, but it's very, so there's like a freeway that divides the north half from the south half, and the south half is not diverse, let's just put it that way, and the north half is, and it's like you don't really have to go, you don't necessarily have to go into the crappy parts. That's what I like about it. Yeah, you don't have to really go over there. But it's like if I want to drive to my parents' house, I have to drive past like all of this ugly stuff that's annoying. It's like the whole like middle of the city is stop, don't hit is you know, just shitty. I don't like swearing in front of him. Okay, don't hit me. Okay? And I'm making our eggs. Yeah, it's just crappy, and it's not, I know everyone will say, oh, like St. Paul is like that too, but it's not. Just the way it's laid out, I think I would really enjoy living there more. Okay, it's not. You guys are in my cupboard right now. Oh my gosh, there's a spider. There's a really big spider. Did you see him? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Is that a really crappy spider?
A really crappy spider. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's basically what I have to say about that. I haven't really looked at the chat too much. I looked at it a little bit. Harmful stereotypes about spiders cause them to bite people. Yeah, that's like the annoying thing is these people on this Nextdoor app too. They're like basically saying, you know, all of the looting and stuff is like the police's fault. It's like, no, you guys are morons. Like they can never. Oh, the funniest thing I saw was they said.
Can I have the vitamins?
Yeah, you can have vitamins.
Can you have the vitamins?
Yeah, they said that. Wait, what was I saying? Keep forgetting, guys. Oh, they said that the Republican Party was busing in rioters to give the protests a bad name. That was my favorite comment that I saw. They said that they were like busing an Antifa, which is funny that like they were paid protesters, but they were paid by the Republican Party. Like now, I think I've seen it all, and I know people say that a lot. That there's George Soros is like bringing in paid protesters and things like that. I don't know. Maybe that's happened before, but I know for a fact that a lot of these protesters are for real. They're like, you know.
You have some cheese?
We're gonna have eggs now, okay?
Oh, cheese.
Hold on.
Oh, cheese stick.
We're gonna have toast and eggs.
I want that cheese stick too.
I know.
I want a cheese stick. I want a cheese stick.
We're gonna have toast and eggs.
Can I have vitamins too?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring your vitamins. Just bear with me for 1 second. Yeah, it was messed up that my power was out this morning. I mean, I don't know for sure, but people may have been like, you know, all of the burning and looting and destruction probably was the fire, you know, made the power go out. Like they hit a power line or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's messed up. It's really, really messed up. Okay. Getting my eggs all set. So I have a question for the chat too. I know most of you guys are probably in the States, but are you seeing on like the news what's going on? Or is this like international news? I know someone said he woke up and America had erupted in chaos, so I'm assuming he is not American. The police, I was watching like a live stream of what the police were doing, and they were just like standing there, like
Is that my plate?
it's so dumb because,
Is that my plate?
eh,
Is that my plate?
yeah, that's your plate. I'm gonna give you some eggs, okay? I bet you the looting is like not being reported by the mainstream media that much. That's my guess. Probably the local media. I know there were like helicopters over and stuff. Yeah, here's your vitamins. Here's your toast. Here's your eggs. I'm gonna get your fork.
I
Okay?
got 2 vitamins.
What do you want to drink?
I got 2 vitamins.
You do. What do you want to drink, honey?
I want sparkling water.
Sparkling water?
Yeah.
Maybe not for breakfast. How about some water or milk?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay, here's some water. I'm gonna get your fork.
It's gum.
Here you go. Do you want salt and pepper on yours?
I am.
All right. What was that? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the media coverage. Yeah. Okay, let me see what the chat's saying now that I'm sitting. All right, so I'm from across the pond, and the BBC is reporting it as George Floyd. Minnesota sees second night of clashes over death in custody. That's actually, you know, that is actually a pretty neutral headline, because a lot of the headlines I'm seeing are like, oh, you know, George Floyd murdered by racist police. It's like, we don't know if he was murdered. It's probably, I'm just gonna take a wild guess, you know, since we've seen the same pattern over and over, and say that the police probably didn't intentionally murder him. I mean, I don't know. I highly doubt they were like, this cartoonish thing where they're just gonna go out and like hunt a random black man for being black. Like that just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
So you want the candle?
Yeah, we can light the candle. Yeah, we like to light a candle when we're eating. Okay. Alright, so. Yeah, why racism is worse in the US than Europe.
It's hot.
It's hot?
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Can you take a bite of eggs? Why don't you take a bite of eggs?
Where's my fork?
It's right here. Eggs.
Egg.
Yum. Okay. Let me check these comments again. BBC puts on an act of neutrality, but is firmly established. Yeah, the BBC, they definitely are, but they still have like some, journalistic standards.
My toast. Is it my toast? Can you put some butter? Can you put some butter on there?
Am I considered a Karen now? No, Karens are like snitches, Or I don't know. I think people have a different idea of what a Karen is. It's like each side wants to see the Karen as like whatever sort of like white woman they don't like. So like people on the right see Karen as like this kind of fun, smothering snitch, and people on the left think that she's like a racist. I don't even know. I'm like confused about it. Sorry, I heard a noise. Freaked me out. Yeah, I don't know if was it always an anti-white thing? I think maybe. I don't know. I don't know why this suddenly blew up all the place. Yeah, that Central Park thing was really messed up. But like, right away when you see something like that that's not the full story. Sorry, I gotta eat my breakfast. Anyway, I should probably go. I don't really want to eat in the middle of my stream, so I think I do need to go to the grocery store today. So when if I drive past any of that stuff, if it seems safe, perhaps I will film it.
I'm going to Target.
We can't go to Target. They burned Target down. It's burnt down. Yeah, so if it seems safe and okay, then I will try to get something on film. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Bye. Yeah, I'll say hello to him. You guys, I feel bad for him. It's really sad what happened.
Target?